Hi, folks. Welcome to Crisco's Corner. Unfiltered commentary. Not your truth, the real truth. Please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for your support. Welcome back from Newsweek. I'll tell you that I've been pretty down about the future of the country lately, and this is very encouraging. I've always said the United States is one of the most resilient countries in the world. The most resilient country in history has proven that. Maybe this is the beginning of that. NBC reporter attempts damage control as NASCAR fans chant F Joe Biden. NBC sports reporter Kelly Stevast responded to an awkward situation when she interviewed winning NASCAR driver Brandon Brown against the backdrop of race fans chanting F Joe Biden. The incident was filmed on NBC Sports after Brandon Brown secured the win at the Talladega Superspeedway in Alabama on Saturday. Brown, clearly still processing the win, said, "Oh my God, this is just everything we've ever hoped and dreamed for. Everything I wanted to do was take this trophy home to mom and dad," which is really cool, Stevis noted the chants coming from the crowd when the camera shifted to the bleachers after Brown thanked supporters. All you can hear is the chants from the crowd. "Let's go, Brandon," said the quick-thinking reporter. The crowd was, however, chanting F Joe Biden. Now, is this a big deal? This is Newsweek. And you can read the rest of the articles. We're going to go into another one here in a second. But, you know, this is amazing stuff. It truly is. According to the recent poll carried out by University of Virginia Nonpartisan Center for Politics, roughly 52% of people who voted for Republican former President Joe Biden or former President Donald Trump either somewhat agree or strongly agree that they want to split from the country. Yeah. This is compared to 41% of people who voted for Democratic President Joe Biden who agree with the idea. Yeah, that's ominous. That's very ominous. So let's go to a report from the Daily Caller. Thunderous F Joe Biden chants break out during the Titans-Jets game. F Joe Biden chants continue at football games. Now, it's starting to spread. I think that discontent between COVID and what happened in the election last year, and we can't go into details, of course, because this is YouTube, or at least the appearance of some bad things happening, shortages, food shortages, gas prices going up, inflation, which is the biggest tax on middle class and lower income people by far. You get absolutely nothing for inflation. Somebody could argue if they raised your taxes, at least it goes towards something. Inflation goes towards nothing because these morons are putting out trillions of dollars and just passing them out. And it's starting to affect people. Now, is it happening too soon? And will it pass over before the midterms next year? I pray to God not. And I don't think it is. Let's read on. During the NFL matchup, fans started loudly chanting F Joe Biden, and it might be one of the most thunderous versions of the chant against the president we've seen all season. Here, watch the video. Now, they are going to swear, so, be careful for that. This is only 5 seconds long. So let's get a little taste of what went on. Yeah, that's pretty loud. Doesn't have to be long either. Another day goes by at another sporting event, fans chant F Joe Biden. At this point, you can pretty much set your watch to it. Saturday, fans of the NASCAR event busted out into an F Joe Biden, and the saying was booming Sunday when the Jets and the Titans played. Now, this is for a NASCAR race in Alabama, and he's being interviewed by NBC. I believe his name is Brandon Brown, who won. Young guy. He's probably all excited. It's a huge win for him. NASCAR is huge in the South. It's huge in the country. And this is him being interviewed, and this is really fascinating. Listen to this.
Thank you to all of our partners Oh my God, it's just such an unbelievable moment.
Brandon, you also told me, as you can hear the chants from the crowd.
Now, you clearly heard him say F Joe Biden, right? Now, listen to the reporter. I got to give her credit. I mean, she can't comment on it, but it was really clever what she did.
Let's go, Brandon. Brandon, you told me you were going to kind of hang back those first two stages and just...
Yeah, let's go, Brandon. It's amazing. And she's quick on her feet, I'll give her that. It was really, there's only a few seconds left in the interview, at least for this.
Watch and learn. What did you learn that helped you there in those closing laps?
Oh my God, it was learning how each line didn't stay to one. Everything shifted top to bottom.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Pretty great. When I first saw that, I laughed out loud. As I said too many times to count this point, I don't think these chants will be stopping anytime in the near future. They have to go through to next year, to next fall. They have to. It may not be time to call them a movement, but clearly fans are hyped up and want to be known they don't love Biden. And there's Donald Trump Jr. being interviewed. Donald Trump Jr. told me he thinks college football fans will continue to chant that. Well, of course he would. And they probably will. After all the chants during week one, it's hard to disagree. We have to wait and see what the next weekend brings us. And I'm very confident that we haven't seen the end of the situation yet. Now, you can just scroll down for the comments, but I don't think it's necessary. It's, this is awesome. Absolutely awesome. And I'm glad that finally the American people are slowly, at least in a lot of the red states, are slowly recovering out of the draconian lockdowns and things that happened during the COVID situation. And got to be careful when you mince words here because the algorithm will pick it up and it will shadow ban you worse than I already am. And this is encouraging, absolutely encouraging. Whenever the American people wake up and they start to come in force as a group and it starts taking over the country, it's just a wave. And it reminds me, I always think of the quote from Admiral Yamamoto, who commented on when the Japanese did the sneak attack on Pearl Harbor. He went to school in the University of Chicago. He knew the Americans very well and actually admired them. He said, "You have no idea what you've done. You're going to awaken a sleeping giant." Well, the giant isn't sleeping anymore. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.